Hey guys, it's Kim, Forever Fierce Over 50, and today I'm going to do a tutorial on roller set. We're going to do the brush roller set. I had some people asking me for, I've done videos on roller set, but people want to know a more of a tutorial on it and how I keep the rollers in my hair and everything. And so today we're going to start. I'll be doing the brush rollers. I'll do another video when I'm doing the foam rollers, and I will do another one for pin curls on exactly how to do it. So the things you're going to need to do a brush roller set is a set of the brush rollers. And I'll put links down below for all the different products that I'm going to use. So these are the brush rollers. There's different sizes. You can see the little brush bristles that come through, and it comes with these guys to keep it in your hair. We're going to do some Lotta Body setting spray. You need a spray bottle. You can use a different spray, or you don't have to use any. It just depends on how easy your hair is to curl. I don't use this all the time, but because I have a perm in my hair, but I'm going to make some up so you guys know. I've got a little water in here. I'm not going to make too much of this, so I've got a little water in the spray bottle, and again, I will put links for everything. You're going to need also a comb, and I like to use a mesh scarf when I'm done. And again, the Lotta Body. So I think that's it. So let's make some. It's got a nice little flip top there, so we can just squeeze some. It doesn't take a whole lot of this in the water. I believe this says, and of course I don't have my glasses. I've got some crappy reading glasses. I'll use these right now. This says dilute for your hair type on normal hair, 2 to 3 parts water and 1 part Lotta Body on tinted hair or bleached hair, 4 to 5 parts water, 1 part Lotta Body. And yeah, then you apply on damp hair, blah, blah, blah. So I've done about 1 part to 4 or 5 parts. So I would guesstimate that. Give it a little shake. And then what I'm going to do is just mist some of this through my hair. And I washed my hair this morning. I towel dried it. That's all. And it's been... There we go. Ooh, got hair all over me. I'm a mess. So I'm just spritzing some of this in. And then, I know you guys have asked for, views from the back, so I'm actually going to have my husband John help me out by filming from the back for you. Hang on a second. I gotta rinse this. It's a little sticky on my hands, so let me rinse it. Okay, hands are clean, so let me comb. And I'm going to be 62 tomorrow. It's December 5th. My birthday is December 6th. Looks like I need just a little bit more. I can kind of feel that it's... All right. Now, with the rollers, I like my hair a little looser in the front for the bangs and everything. So and I mean, you could get really technical and do sections, clip it out of the way and all that. I'm not going to do that. I don't normally do that. Like if I was working in a salon and doing a customer's hair, yes, I would do that. But it's me. And for my own hair, I'm not going to do that. So, all right. So again, I'm going to take a bigger roller. I like the smaller rollers in the back because I like my hair to, let me lift this up a little bit. Sorry, guys. Okay, that's better. I like the tighter curls in the back so that the back stays nice and curly. So I take a nice little section here about the side, the length of the roller. And then I comb the hair up. As you can see, get it nice and smooth. Then you're going to take your roller and you're going to brush it with the brush bristles so that it grabs on the hair. See, it's already on there pretty good, but if you move it too much, it's going to pop off. But then roll it down. Then you take your little pick and you just slip it right through the roller. And you can see it's holding nicely. If it doesn't feel like it's gripped well, you can change your position of your clip, of your pick. And there, that's one. I'm going to go a couple deep with the big pink ones. And when it's time to get to the back, I will get John in here to film. I think he's getting the griddle. I'm going to griddle steaks tonight, and I'll tell you what, I'm having a hard time because I just put all these crystals on my fingers, and they are grabbing the hair. All right, so another clippy. And it just slides right through the roller. And there you go. See, super easy. All right, so. And then I tend to leave the crown of my hair smooth, so I don't really set that. I mean, sometimes I do, but if I do, it's going to be the big fat rollers so that when I brush it out, it's smooth. So on the sides, I'm going to use these green ones. And I'm just going to take section of hair. And again, I take the brush roller and I brush it up from the base, pull it so that the hair is secure in there. You want to lean back just a little bit so that when you come down, when you roll down, it's pretty much on base. This looks like it's a little bit over directed, but not much. You see that? I got a piece hanging out. Let me just wrap that around there. Yeah, we went to Sam's Club yesterday to get some eggs and things. And, man, some of the grocery prices are really getting stupid high. So, as far as directing, so you can see the base of the roller is going to sit right here. So I'm going to bring the hair, it's hard to show you this, Got my roller. I'm going to lean it back so that as I come down the roller, it's going to be on the base. See that? So that's called on base. And if I was going to over direct, I'll show you that. That's messy. I can't see very well. Let me do that one again. I'm trying to look in the camera and in my mirror at the same time, and it's not working so hot. Okay, let me get that in there. All right, there we go. And you can pin them to the previous rollers too. Okay, so just for an example, I like to do my hair on base because it gives it a more curl and lift. But if you were going to do off base, let me show you what that would look like. And I'm going back here because this is where my hairline dips in. So this one I'm actually going to take going this way and roll it forward. So I'm going to take this one. If I was going to do, let's say, half on base, which is going to be more lift than off base, but not as much as on base. So half on base, I'm going to pull the hair and I'm going to take it straight out from the parting and roll it. And you can see then it goes halfway on where the base of the, so here's the base. It's like halfway on, halfway off. But again, I don't want it like that. So I'm going to lean it back. And then I will show you off base. But I like, again, on base because it gives a more tight curl. All right, so if we were going to do fully off base, we would take our piece of hair and we would direct it down. We put our roller in, direct it down, and then when we roll it up, you see it's going to go below. There's the base. It's not half on, it's completely off, and that gives a softer curl. But again, I don't want that, so I am going to re-roll that and take it back. I'm going to direct it back first, and I keep pulling it past the bristles. Sorry, that's the litter robot going. All right, and on. There we go, on base. Okay, let me get this. And I'm going to use a smaller roller for this front section because I do like the front to be the part around my face to be fairly tight because they do tend to loosen up quicker. So again, super easy. All right, so let me get this section done, and then I'll get Mr. Man in here to film the back. I'm really having trouble with these crystals on my fingers. They're grabbing hair that I don't want to grab. There we go. I might as well do this little front one first. Man, you can hear those notifications on my phone. I don't know if you can hear them, but I can. Drive me nuts. And that's all my coworkers bitching, which I don't blame them for bitching, so don't even get me wrong there. I would be bitching too, but I've tuned it out. I'm trying to tune it out. It's too, oops, see, I'm not doing well. I think I'm going to have to do 2 right here. Let's get that out of the way. Yeah, I'll do 2. You can see it's almost time to do my roots again. And it's okay if you're not exactly symmetrical on each side. We have our hair is different on both sides of our head. So, ow, my knee. Oh, God. Sorry, my knee is killing me. Like, straight up killing me. So... See, I keep getting that stuck on the crystals. I need to do, so I have a little gel thing with a little pin needle type applicator that I fill in all those gaps and stuff. That way it doesn't, so I've literally got hair stuck in there. The little gaps in between the little ice crystals. If I fill those in, then the hair doesn't get stuck, but I haven't done that yet. And if you find your hair getting dry, just mist it. You can mist it with the Lotta Body. It's okay. And I might even give it a final misting with the Lotta Body before I dry it. All right. Let me go get Mr. Man so he can film the back of this. I'll be right back. All right, so let me get the back of my hair going. So I think I'll do a few of the pink ones from the top. And again, I just do this without looking, so, and I've never had a problem with it. So you don't have to be super precise. Now, when you're perming your hair, you do want to be a little bit more precise, but this isn't perming, this is just rolling. God, I really got to fix my nails. I got to caulk them because they're just, all that hair is getting stuck in the crystals. Alright, so let's see, I've got the white and pink in here. Okay, now I'm going to use my smaller rollers. Ow! Why am I not getting that one through? There we go. And I'm not using the comb that much in the back because I'm brushing the hair straight with the roller. One more how to do it. There. All right, so that's the whole hair. All right, that's my whole head in the rollers. And now I'm going to take my scarf. All right.
I turned it off too.
That's fine. Okay. Just tuck that out of the way. All right, so now I'm going to let it air dry. You can just let it air dry for a few hours during your day. These kind of rollers you don't want to sleep on. That's not going to work for sleeping. These are what I do when I want my hair done in the daytime. So I'm going to let it air dry like this. Or you can use the hair drying Bonnett. This is the one I have. I'll show you this. This is by Hot Tools, I think. Hot Shot Tools by Golden Hot. Let's see. There it is. Anyway, this is really cool. You just take your blow dryer and you put this guy on here. It just stretches over. Put it on like that. And I just see. And then you turn on your blow dryer on hot. And that's all you do with that. And what I like to do is I actually take this out in the living room, sit on the couch with a cup of tea, and either watch TV or read a book. You can put earpods in and listen to books on audio or whatever you like. It's just a nice way to relax. You can sit with that in your hair for about an hour and you're golden. All right, I'll come back when it's time to take the rollers out. All right, I think it's dry, and let me get this. There we go. All right, so let's get that off. All right, let me take these out. Yeah, they're dry. And if you have longer hair, you do need to be very careful with these because they will get stuck. And that's not fun. I think Thor is going to come up for a visit any moment. Uh-oh, I got one that's stuck. Here we go. Oh, there it is. All right, that's all the rollers out. Let me get my boar bristle brush and give it a good brush. How's it look in the back, Daddy?
Looks good.
All right. All right, that's it. So it doesn't take that long to do. It's not that big of a deal. It is a little bit longer than some other things, but the way this saves time for you is that this will stay good for a week. I just do some pin curls at night. It'll stay good even without that, but I do it mostly because I like my hair out of my way. But it does help to keep your curls fresh, and I like it. Somebody told me that this makes me look older. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to be 62 tomorrow, so don't think it makes me look that much older. But I like it, honestly. I always get lots of compliments when I have my hair set like this. And again, it makes it super easy, you know, in the next week, because I don't have to really do anything except run a brush through it. So, all right. So if you enjoyed this video, give it that thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Don't forget, I will have the products linked down in the description. So check those out. If you do buy something, I do get a little bit of a commission from that. So thank you very much. Also, check out my link for Buy Me a Coffee. If you enjoy my videos, please buy me a coffee. That would be nice. All right. And, yeah, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.